Businessman, so I give her a loan now.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Go! Right to the air is Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, sack. Track him 60. Let go.
On second down, Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Cowboy 80. Tag. Bronco 80.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down at the 45. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
19 tight, 19 tight. Green, Lion. Come 19, come 19. Go.
Here's Richardson. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Get up.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
3rd down, 3 to go. Sending a receiver right. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
So instead of going for the 1st down, In comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a 9-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Handoff here, up the middle. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he gets buried on the return, way back at the 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
They bring Chase in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitting slant there. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
70! Warrior 70! Go street! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Ready, ready?
Now Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Cougar 19. Check, 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 check. Ready?
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Now Richardson. He'll check this down to the running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Dragon 60. Set, go.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Panthers are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Panthers will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Set. Hey. Come 19. Come 19. Set up.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Let's go. Warrior 70.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Checking it down, this one is caught. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Takes it 3rd and 4.
60 back.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, 79 Bronco. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. He is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing is Richardson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Trap roll 80. Left wing 19. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Smash, smash. Ha, ha.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Ready up.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready, break. Dragon 60.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
Shut up. Set go.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up third down.
Here's Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd down.
And 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now, on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
They simply just don't have an answer for this guy defensively, Mike. I mean, regardless of who they put on him in man coverage or the type of zone coverage they try to capture him with, they simply can't slow him down, and we've already seen it here today. A fair share of big plays through the air, a couple of which have gone for